everybody, this is Hekaton Chire, and got a short video today about Ben. That's the 14-year-old little guy that needs our help, and the motovlogging community has come together and attempted something to get as many votes for Ben as possible. I'll put a link down in the description along with their videos. They do a much better job of describing it. It's about getting him a wheelchair van. And I will describe how getting a wheelchair van has helped my family in the past, and what kind of difference it's made. So, let me just get out of here real quick. My grandma was wheelchair bound, and we didn't have the money to get a van. And it was horrible. She wouldn't ever want to leave the house because she felt like she was a burden. You know, you have to load her up, then load the wheelchair, and then she couldn't actually wheel herself around anymore, so she had to get a motorized one, and they are heavy. You're not lifting those things into the back of your truck. At least not by yourself. So then once she got that, she really didn't want to go anywhere. So she was limited to the battery life of where her wheelchair was, because she couldn't get, you know, her wheelchair in the car and then herself in the car. It just wouldn't happen. So we finally got a wheelchair van after much savings and a huge chunk out of my grandpa's 401k, and just how much that helped us. It was amazing. She'd actually be able to, you know, oh, I'm going to the store, just wheel herself into the van, drive away like it was nothing. She used to just, you know, get this look on her face every time we were about to go out to dinner, like we were just, like we would despise her or something. It was horrible. And once we got that van, it completely changed. No longer an issue. We just, you know, pop her in the van and go. It was like she was a kid again. And I can't imagine being his age, Ben, and feeling any kind of burden. You know, that's just, that'd be too much. So, what this means is that little 5-minute trip to the market or anything like that is just that. It's no longer the 25 minutes of wrestling the wheelchair into the back of your truck or however you had it. We had, before the wheelchair van, we had this crane, and you'd have to pull the chair off of the wheelchair so you could hook onto the little hook thing that they attach to it. Sorry, it's really windy. And then you'd have to have that thing set perfect. If you didn't have it set perfect, it would smash into the bumper, flail around. Is really frustrating. And there was no way my grandma could do that by herself. And I mean, she suffered with that thing for like 8 years before we finally were able to afford the van. And these vans are not cheap. It's not like you go buy a $30,000 van and you're on your way. You gotta pay to get all that stuff implemented, and I can't remember how expensive ours was. It was over 40 for sure, and that's not chump change. You can't just toss that around. For family, that's devastating. Anywho, the stupid crane in the back of the Durango, holy crap. That's not something she could do on her own. So she would have to have, even though she's capable of driving, she'd have to have someone come out and taxi her around, and then she would have to stay at the location for hours and stuff. And this is stuff that, you know, maybe in the future he's gonna have to deal with, and it'd be easier just to be like, hey man, you want to go out to the movies or something? And sure. And he drives his wheelchair in the van, and his friend drives the van, and it just, that's huge. So what I'm asking from you guys, sorry this is getting kind of long-winded, is we go out and we vote every single day. I mean, if it's possible, and then you spread it around. I think we have 11,000 votes on him right now, and this has been on Reddit, this has been on all over the place, and we can't get more than 11,000 people to vote once. You can vote every single day. So you can even vote on multiple accounts. I mean, you're not just changing one person's life, you're changing everyone around that person's life. You're making it easier for them, and it needs to be done. So I'm making this for Jake. Jake said put it on his Facebook and he'd help spread this around just to get the word out, because I've been there, I've done that, and it's big. You may not seem big like a vehicle, oh well. But until you're lifting this 350-pound wheelchair in the back of a van every single day you want to do anything, then you're not going to really understand. So take it from someone who's been there. This is huge. It's not just a vehicle. It's not just a free ride. It's life-changing. So I think I'm going to end this because I have no clue where I'm going now. And I think it's going to start raining soon, and I'm not waterproof, me or the camera. So thank you so much for, if you're still listening to this, thank you. And again, the links to the other videos and the links to the website to actually vote are in the description. And thank you so very much. This is big. I mean, you're helping a family out tremendously if you can get this guy on there. So thank you. And